Football's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming home. It's a bit aggressive, isn't it? It's just football's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming home, it's coming. I think there could be a rewrite there for someone. Welcome back, viewers. European Championships, England, come on. England, all that good stuff. Viewers, welcome back to Glory Hunter with me, DoctorBenjyFM, as England. That's right, we're back as England manager, and the European Championships are here. Now, I thought I'd change things around a little bit this time around, and bring the group stages to you in a little condensed section, rather than doing all of the group stages, which I think we're pretty hopeful of getting through. Spoiler: we play Denmark later on. But yeah, this is what happened in those group stages. Hello then, I am the voice behind this piece of commentary. We kicked things off against Russia, and it was quite a successful game against them. A team that I was expecting to beat, and did beat, thankfully. Rendell getting the first goal in the game, and then we followed it up not long after that again with a second. I mean, look at that, Jamie Wood on hand to poke home. And look, so far, so good. Happy times. Half-time was 2-0, and that is largely how we thought it was going to end, and how it did end, as, successful 2-0 victory, and we'll move on to the next one. The next game then, probably the toughest in the group, as we faced off against a Belgian side that we knew would be a problem. And after half-time, it's still 0-0. It was a pretty close game, and a game that really, it could have gone either way, but we had a big chance early in the second half. It was a penalty to us. That's what we wanted to see, and a former friend of ours, Chris Turl, steps up, and can he convert, viewers? Not long into the second half, a good time to score. Chris Turl, no, he can't. He absolutely binned it off, and to give us a bit of an uphill struggle. VAR check was then inbound only minutes later, as Belgium found themselves with a penalty decision. The referee gave it, and they did what Chris Turl couldn't do against Beck, and scored a very good penalty. And Belgium ended that game winning 1-0. It's not ideal, and to add to the problems, Declan Rice injured in the game and won't feature, or probably for the rest of the tournament. Him and Osborne injured now in central midfield. That is a bit of an issue for us. And you can see the game ends then 1-0, which leaves it in the balance a little bit. 3 teams generally go through, so we know if we win the last game against Croatia, we're probably going to be all right. And we kick things off 4 minutes into the game with another penalty. Chris Turl can this time. Chris Turl make the difference and get the goal that he couldn't do against Belgium. Yes, he could, and gave us an early 1-0 lead against the Croatia side that, I'm going to be honest now, gang, weren't particularly good at all. Asamoah's header, not particularly well saved, and pops home the rebound very, very comfortably indeed, and we were on our way, viewers. We were very happy with that one, and you see half-time then, 2-0 up, Croatia doing very, very little in the game, and we thought at this point, we might even top the group, the way things have gone. Now, a familiar friend playing for them as they hit the post. Croatia have got the man from Dortmund, who then moved on somewhere else. It's an L and an O, and it's hard to say, especially at speed in small text that I'm reading right now. Chris Turl gets himself another one. A little bit of solo play from him, wins the ball back, races forward. Luba Jovic open neck. That's pretty close. And then 4-0, Marcus Rashford on 81. And there we are then. We go through from the group stages as it ended. Well, it didn't quite end. 4-1. Sorry, viewers. This is my apologies. Obrenovic got a consolation, and that's all it was ever going to be. So there we are. We round it off. 4-1 winners, and on to the next round. That's right then, a 2-0 win over Russia, a 1-0 defeat to Belgium, and a 4-1 victory, a triumphant 4-1 victory over Croatia, which gives us the game against Denmark later on. But of course, probably what you're wondering is who's in the squad, Ben, who's in the team? Well, as you saw, Declan Rice has got an injury, and he won't be able to feature for a little while, neither will Gavin Osborne, a few players that we are familiar with. A familiar face to you all, and he saw him in the highlights package. Chris Turl, now at Manchester City, has moved on from Red Bull Leipzig, not Red Bull, just RB Leipzig. Sorry, everyone, sorry, lawyers, everyone, sorry. But yeah, he's moved on for £130 million. And the reason for that, and I thought it'd be interesting to show you very briefly actually, is how the league table looked last season. And you can see there, Manchester United, top of the tree, Arsenal, Tottenham, Liverpool, Chelsea, Norwich, and Newcastle United. Manchester City down in 11th. So they've responded by spending big money on a big man. And a minus goal difference with Manchester City. Who'd have thought they'd seen the day, viewers? But let's get back to the squad. You can see they're made up like Newcastle players within the squad. Not too many Liverpool players, only Trent making it into my squad this time around. around. Chelsea have got a few. Jamie Wood, we know, is very, very good. And of course, some of these players at this point will be familiar to you. There's some of the key men that we should probably talk about is that AD Beck in goal, an absolute superstar, a magician of goalkeeping proportions, one of the best goalkeepers in the save right now. Really, really impressive. Came from Blackburn. Manchester United bought him, and I think they're probably pretty happy with their purchase. A few other names, of course, that we're familiar with. Of course, real players are still in the save. Chris Bennett, though, was a player that we had, but again, there's some of those real names. Trent Alexander-Arnold, Max Aarons is there. Jude Bellingham, of course, now at the tender age of 28. Marcus Rashford, Hudson-Odoi still in there too. So some familiar faces, some players that, of course, I'm sure you're familiar with. Jamie Wood, Asamoah, Langford, maybe names you've picked up. Bill McChrystal is here as well. Again, it's interesting. We're quite deep into the save, but I think as you guys watching it, there's probably a few names here that I say you do recognise and you are familiar with. And of course, let's run you through our lineup then for this game against Denmark as we try and progress through the European Championships. 3 teams went through out of our group, and I was going to show you the team viewers, but I just thought I'd show you who else has progressed. So far, the only sides to go out: Israel, Turkey, Sweden, Norway, Bosnia, Switzerland, and Scotland also don't make it through. Lithuania, Italy, Albania, Spain, Wales, Ukraine, Portugal, Romania, Germany, Holland, Ireland, Denmark, France, ourselves, Russia, and Belgium. So here we go then. Let's introduce you to the team for the game coming up against Denmark. Now, of course, viewers, you are already well aware of how long the video is. So here we go. I'm not going to hide from it. I'm not going to pretend you don't already maybe have a way of working it out. Obviously, at this point in the video, I don't know. You actually know more than me at this point. So either or yeah. Or I've pulled a fast one anyway and there's a part 2. Now nobody knows. Don't skip ahead. Oi. All right, the team for this one then. Beck will be in goal for us. Trent Alexander-Arnold and Andy Brooks will be at left back. Of course, a player we had at Arsenal during our Glory Hunter period. Rendell will play alongside Hull. Rendell, really good player at Newcastle. I mean, look at that. Lots of value to him, it's fair to say. Hall next to him from Chelsea, really, really good as well. Heading a little bit of a concern, but the rest of his attributes, very, very good. I guess we'll call him the John Terry of the side. Bellingham and McChrystal. Now, I think the problem with Bill McChrystal is he's so good at left wing, but he can also play centrally, and because of the injuries we've had to Osborne and to Rice, we're going to have to move him into that Mazzala role and play Jude Bellingham as a deep lying playmaker on a defensive duty, mainly because he's got 11 tackling, which is the best of the rest, really. Cottrell will play on the right hand side. Dan Cottrell is at Zebra. There's quite a few players actually littered across Europe, which I quite like. Keep an eye on him. Very, very quick, great crossing, first touch. We've got Hudson-Odoi over on the left with Turl in behind Asamoah, although Jamie Wood pushes him very, very close for the start every single game. So here we are then. You can see Portugal and Belgium have already progressed. Germany knocked out as a team made of regens. It's in Holland, I believe, or the Netherlands, sorry, this tournament, as we play at the Johan Cruyff Arena. Lovely. Question is, can we beat Denmark? And I suspect, viewers, there'll be a familiar face, or maybe 2 in this Danish side. One from a team gone by, and one from a team we may well be at right now. All right, he's on the bench. Emdal's on the bench from Valencia. I can't believe they're not playing him. That's disgusting. But a man that you are familiar with is Matthias Friis, who is still at Leipzig. Has got a big bid on him, though, at the moment, from Norwich. 87 million pounds. Norwich are forming a super team, by the way. And can we really talk about that now? Sure we can. Kelvin Nguyen, of course, we know him from when we were French manager. They're going to put Friis next to him. They've got a super team. They got a tycoon a few years ago. Right, now it makes sense. Poor Delia. What happened to Delia? 2032. Should be alright. Should be alright. Alright, then a few familiar faces. Let's get into the game, though. Passionately. That's what we're English, passion. We owe them after last time. Let's get my assistant to set some instructions while we're here. Alright, then here we go. England versus Denmark. It's the first knockout stage. I don't think it's the quarterfinals or anything like that. It is the second round, as it says there. As we've got a free kick deep in our half, played in and cleared away, and Denmark are going to come forward. I don't really know much. Like, this is interesting because I don't know a lot of the player names. I'm not as familiar with who's obviously who they actually are, because when you think about like European football, you can name a few Danish players because they're all regens now. It's a lot harder to keep track of the players that exist, but of course we know a few of them throughout the save, which I do love about Glory Hunter, and I'm sure people playing Glory Hunters. Oh my word, Asamoah! Oh my goodness me, what a goal! I mean, a bit of a solo run. Chris Turl gets the assist as well, but Asamoah in the goals, beautiful from Bernard Asamoah. If you're a Crystal Palace fan, you can enjoy that one a lot as he beats that man, no problem at all, and finds the bottom corner. It'll probably be bought by Manchester City, Palace fans, so enjoy this one at last. In fact, I don't know if I showed you him. He is, yeah, he's very good. 3-star, no. Corner now. McChrystal to play the ball in, and it goes towards Cottrell, who heads just over. There's been an incident over on that far side as Hudson-Odoi has fouled someone, and now England needing to defend this set piece. It's got to be offside, right? Yeah, the assistant gives it. Anderson way offside, and the referee's going to rule that one out. Good to know we're playing by the laws of the game, viewers. Always a bit of a risk with some of these international competitions. And only just off, but there was about 5 of them off. They've got another free kick. Bovin Wick is going to play this. Short to Jakobsen. Of course, they did the same thing the first time. Maybe not this. I said Jakobsen there. It's probably Jakobsen, isn't it? Sorry, everybody. Yes, they've got a chance. And Beck in goal. He's the star, really. AD Beck should be the best keeper in the whole tournament. And we know there's some good keepers in and around Europe, as that kick forward is very, very good. Goodness me. Cushioned by Cottrell. It should have probably been challenged, to be honest. And Chris Turl now on the ball. Lovely to see a man that we know as Chris Turl unleashes. The keeper can't do anything about it. And he celebrates wildly. What a goal by Chris Turl. Oh, man, I wish we could have him at Valencia. It's not happening. It's not happening ever. At no point. I don't think we'll see him again now he's gone to City. But Chris Turl there with a moment of magic, viewer. Something we're going to enjoy. Right to the first challenge. Beats the man. The keeper should probably do better. But a vicious strike, wasn't it? You are Chris Turl. As ball played in from Hudson-Odoi, knocked down, and Denmark now will know 2-0 down. They've got to do something pretty quick. Speaking of quick, Jepsen there, racing forward, rides the challenge as he's continuing his advance forward, and the shot goes in, and the shot goes wide. Playing a balanced approach with these boys. Of course, we're playing the 4-2-3-1, and it's been pretty successful for me both with Arsenal and more recently with Valencia, and now we're seeing these England boys do it. And of course, the conversation always comes up that if we don't win it, even if we do win it, do we move on from England's manager and go somewhere else? I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. As Cottrell races forward, good defending again. It's interesting. We've managed quite a few international sides, but England twice. In the fact we've done France, we've done Italy. Is there maybe a Spain job or a Germany job coming up? Again, the idea of managing players that I know would be quite nice. That's why I quite like being England manager. I know about 7 or 8 of these boys who are starting. Never mind the players that are on the bench as well. As Denmark moving around quite nicely. I tell you what, that's a lovely move if they end up scoring. It is a goal. Beck with it. Beck's let it in as Hansen does it. Mads Hansen. Shall we take a look at Mads Hansen at Lazio? He's pretty good. Just learning about the game world, really, these episodes. Of course, we're not as attached, we can't pretend, we're not as attached to the England team. I didn't show you any of the qualifiers. I think these episodes are sort of a solo venture. They're quite nice anyway, and you lot seem to enjoy it like this. So this is good. At half-time then, 2-1 up. And we need to do our best here. Things are going well. You're capable of better. Come on. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm getting too excited. It's a European Championships. It's an international tournament, viewers. Of course, I'm excited. All right, a few of our boys aren't playing to their absolute best of their ability, so it might be worth making a change at some point. We've got a lot of talent on the bench. It'd be a shame to waste it. As Denmark now with Friis in the centre. He's on a booking, so he's got to be careful. We know if we can wind him up, then, I don't know, he seemed quite mild-mannered previously. As they're forward again, I mean, we're in danger here. Oh my word, they've scored. They have scored. Denmark have levelled things, and William Bovin Wick gets the goal, and we're going to make a change. Hudson-Odoi having a poor game. We're going to get on probably Frankie Langford on that side. Dangerous player on that left-hand side. We've talked about him a few times. Very, very quick. Dangerous on attack. Usually a striker. But speaking of strikers, I might get... I see Asimo's playing well. Jamie Wood, though, I do quite like him. We'll make that change out wide, and we'll stick with it. And hopefully, we can still win the game as Beck there takes his time and clears horridly. Half an hour to go. This could be another missed opportunity. To the point where people are asking, do you regret putting these international competitions in? No, this is part of it. Obviously, this isn't ideal. Langford's right-footed, so I might have to move him over to the right here as Cottrell's got a bit of an injury and bring on Marcus Rashford on the left-hand side. Rashford now 34. Still got a little bit of acceleration, so I'm not too worried. And a lot of experience. That could be important. I've gone attacking as well. I feel like we should probably go for this. With the attacking talent we've got out there, we should be making things happen defensively. I think we're probably strong enough, as the game, though, is ticking away. And this would be a short and terrible video, viewers. And again, you know what sort of... This is weird, isn't it? Because this is the one with Football Manager. You know what's probably happening here. As Friis is on it, as Denmark are forward again, and... Oh, God, it's the most preemptive bottle ever, viewers. As Denmark are forward on that right-hand side, as we clear it away, maybe it's not. Marcus Rashford chips the ball forwards to Asamoah, who plays the ball forward to Chris Turl, who's in and can win the game for England. Oh, he doesn't win the game for England. That won't win any game, Chris. What was that? Right, chance. Hall on it at the back. Plays it into Jude Bellingham, who so far has been quiet. Trent Alexander-Arnold as well. Not quite as athletic as he once was, viewers. As it goes to Beck. Plays it into Rendell. And can we find a ball forward? That's the question. We need to find probably a ball in behind, either towards Asamoah or towards the wide men. As that is dangerous. Flipping heck. Hall goes to meet it, though. Langford on it now as he skips past one. And he continues his march forward. It's Langford. Can he go for goal? He can't. Langford again. Beats his man. Whipped in. Chris Turl! It's not going to count. It's not not going to count. I mean, the referees, we're celebrating. We've run off. We're completely off the pitch here. Boys, come on, focus up. As Langford does brilliantly, the pace there. It's so tight, flipping heck. A little bit unfortunate as, look, both teams don't want extra time when it comes to these sorts of tournaments, as that throw-in is caught by Borsting very, very comfortably, and we're going to have to get back into position now and prepare ourselves for an upcoming chance for Denmark, potentially. 2.5 minutes left to go, as that throw forward was better than I thought it was going to be, as Kastrup now plays it to the left-hand side. Hansen's already caused us problems, as Denmark aren't done, as Trent Alexander-Arnold puts in a challenge, which is a little bit risky on the yellow card, Trent, if you don't mind me saying so, and they continue to... Oh, you idiot! You stupid idiot! He's been sent off. He's a disgrace to the... Oh, England fans will rue that. I mean, Max Aarons can come on, I think, right? Yeah. As, who do you take off now? I think probably McChrystal comes off and you move Christel a little bit further back. But this is far from ideal. Right then, I think that's the move based on how well they're playing. Down to 10 viewers. This is not good. And the drama continues. It's 17 shots, 7 on target for both sides. Don't let this slip away. Is that a dangerous thing to say? Oh, God. Do I get a 4th sub as well? Because we're in extra time. I think I might do. Jamie Wood's coming on for Asamoah. I know he scored the goal, but he's the sort of player, hold-up play, loves that, and an intense finishing ability. Intense finishing ability. Wow, am I his agent? Time's ticking away, viewers. Time's ticking away at half-time. It could go to penalties early on. In terms of changes, we are spent in those as, we'll demand more. I'm going to go cautious, I think, for the rest of this. But I say that. Denmark forward. Big chance. Another chance. And they've scored. And I can't believe it. I romp my way. I say romp. I lost to Belgium. So I was saying romp my way through anything. I hate international management. I'm rubbish at it. I am rubbish at it. The qualification campaign was pretty comfortable. We're now in a situation, we can't play this now. Tell's got to go back up forward again, and we're going to have to sort of start taking more risks. Because this is a pretty abysmal situation here, viewers. We're going to have to attack, aren't we? As Denmark is surely going to find some spaces now. As we've got a one-man in midfield. Bellingham's got quite the job to do. As Denmark forward again. They could settle this right now, viewers. They could have settled it right there. Beck with a huge save. 10 minutes to go. We're going to need some heroics, viewers. Some major heroics here. Hansen, ball in, and oh my God! Denmark 4, England 2. Do I blame Trent Alexander-Arnold? Maybe. I called him up though. I started him. So whose fault is it really, viewers? This is right. Well, obviously this isn't good, is it? And I don't think being England man, I'm going to be sacked anyway, viewers. That's good, isn't it? I'm going to be sacked as England manager twice. So that's great. How'd you get in Glory Hunter, Ben? Yeah, sacked as England boss twice, but everyone, yeah. Really? Oh, good. Just get me out. Get me out. I need this to complete the challenge. And I know people that are doing Glory Hunters, this is the one thing they are struggling with. So I feel a little bit better about that. But this is obviously not good, is it? I mean, the tournament's not over yet, but I already know they're going to relieve you of my duties. The only positive is there'll be international jobs all over the spot. I mean, we'll have a chance at some... Germany, maybe. They went out very, very early. Oh, and they've got this man up front. They've got that... Oh, viewers, is it all coming together, viewers? Some of the German national team... I've been in Germany a lot, viewers. I'm very familiar. Conrad's there. I mean, that's all I need. And the irony, if I go to Germany and do well, the absolute irony. They don't have a manager. I'm not sure I can actually manage them. I don't think I'm allowed, viewers, as I've got to hold a team meeting at the end of England duty. I want to call them a disgrace. Assertively, we are garbage. I mean, that's what I want to say, viewers. I think the Dutch have just lost as well. The whole thing's a mess. Why is it not just, 16 teams? That annoys me as well. Do you know how much easier it would have been if it was just 16 teams? Oh, well, it's just fun, wasn't it? I'm sure you enjoyed it. There's the... Right, viewers, if you enjoyed today's video, please do drop a like. Want to see some more, subscribe to the channel. That's what forget the first bit. We love with care. We'll be back, Valencia, all this week, as well as some Newcastle episodes as well, if you're looking forward to that. And I'll see you again soon. Goodbye. Any national teams you want me to join, viewers? Comment section. Where do I belong? That's the real question.